guys, Camden Cooks back here. A Merry Christmas, and today we're going to be making some Holly Jolly chocolate cookies. Alright, this is going to be a really fun recipe that you can do with friends and family. Alright, let's go to the ingredients right now. Alright, so this is my first time actually making cookies. It might be your first time too, so we can learn together. Alright, the first thing we're going to need is some butter. Now, if you remember from my flat top greasy burger episode, I love butter and so do you. Alright, come right here. Next thing we're going to need is, we're going to need this later to scoop out the cookie batter. And then we're going to need this to get our tablespoon of water. We'll just set that right there. And of course, a very important item right here, very important ingredient is the pan to cook the cookies on. Alright, depending on how many cookies you want to make, we'll change the size of the pan, but this one should do us just fine. And the last thing, so those cookies don't stick, we're going to need some cookie sheets. These help the cookies not to stick to the pan. And alright, this is some Reynolds Kitchen cookie sheets. Alright, so that should be all your ingredients. Now it's time to prep. Alright, so we're in the prep phase right now. So first we're going to turn on the oven. We're going to hit bake, then set to 350. This is going to heat up the oven. Now while the oven is heating up, we're going to come over here and we're going to get our cookie sheet. Alright, so we're just going to unfold that. We're going to prep our pan. Alright, so just spread that out. Make sure it covers the entirety of the pan. Depending on the size, you might need more than one, but we're good in this case. So now we're going to go ahead and start mixing up the cookie mix. So first thing we want to do is come over here and grab a bowl. We're going to take our bowl, and in a minute we're going to put a tablespoon of water, but first we're going to get our butter. So you need a 1/4 cup of butter. This was a 1/2 cup, so we're just going to get a half of this. And so we're just going to scoop out a 1/4 of butter. Yeah, I've washed my hands, so it's okay. We're all good. I'm just gonna, and you also, one thing, you want to go ahead and make sure this butter is soft, and as you can see, it's very easy to move and mold around. How you do that is let it sit out for a little while. Just let it in a warm temperature. Don't put it in the microwave, just let it sit out. And gonna get just a little bit more. We don't want too much, but like, you know, I like me some butter. Alright. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do when we mix this up, we're going to take our dry ingredients, we're going to carefully pour this out. We're just going to dump that in there. Make sure everything gets out. You want to make sure you have, alright, that should be good. We're going to kind of shake it, let it settle. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your butter. And I got a spoon, it's just going to make it easier to scoop it out. And just scoop it out, alright. And got to bang it on the side probably to get it to go in there. Now it's very important that you go ahead and put the powder in first. That's just going to help with the mixing and everything doesn't get all goopy right now. And now we're going to get our tablespoon of water. Don't mind the dishes, alright? I haven't done it yet. Wife's not home. Alright. And we're gonna have to do a little bit of a balancing act. I didn't think about bringing the bowl over there, but it's okay. We're losing some water, but we're good. Now, we're not using this. We're gonna keep going, guys. Alright, so I thought I was gonna use a spoon to mix, but we're just gonna use this. It looks like a toilet brush, but it's okay. We're gonna now go to commercial. So quick shout out to our friend Eric the E-Turn. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our channel. You rock. And we're taking a little bit of break. I just whipped me up some pasta really quick, some Chef Boyardee. He's a good friend of mine. And we're Alright, so now that you got all the ingredients in the bowl, you're gonna go and now take your mixer and we're just gonna start to stir. Now you don't want to go too fast or else all this powder, all this stuff is gonna go everywhere, but you want to make sure that the batter gets soft and you want to really mix in the butter and the water, and we're just going to keep stirring for a little bit. And so as you can see, it's starting to clump up, it's starting to form, and it's getting in that butter and that water, and that's what you want. So we're just going to keep doing this until pretty much the whole bowl looks like this, and we're just going to do that. And we're back. Welcome back to Camden Cooks holiday special. Now I got a real cool treat for you today. Now there's already some chocolate chips in there, but we're gonna add a little bit more, and this is gonna be dark chocolate. So that's milk chocolate, this is dark chocolate. It's gonna add a little bit different flavor, but they're gonna be great, you're gonna love them. So we're gonna go ahead, as you can see, our batter is now done. There's no more powder left, it's all ready to be scooped out and put on the pan, but we're just gonna quickly add in some of these chips. And we got some Ghirardelli chocolate. That's some really nice chocolate, really fancy, all right? We're just gonna sprinkle a few of those in there. Don't want too many, but you're just gonna kind of spritz them out. And that should be good to go. And we're just gonna kind of lightly mix it just to kind of get it back, you know, mix it good and nice. All right, and so now the oven is ready, it is done. And it is time to actually start forming the cookies. This is where the fun begins. All right. So we're just going to, I'm going to actually grab a paper towel over here. So I got a spoon, and so we're going to just kind of scoop that extra little bit of dough off. Just scoop it out and get it. This is a little bit difficult with the little spiral thingies. Just gonna try to really get that out as best you can. You know, that's not gonna be perfect, but that's okay. All right, and so now we're going to, oops, I put that right there. We're gonna take this right here. And we're gonna just scoop out some of the cookie batter, and then you come over here and you just knock on this right here until it falls out. And there we go. It might take a few more tries, but there, you just want a little ball like that. And you want to make sure you leave some space, because when it heats up, it's going to expand. Now, depending on how much mix you get, how much batter you make, will change how many cookies you can make. So we don't have too much batter here. That's kind of, yeah, he's fine right there. We're just gonna now, and you're just gonna do this throughout the whole pan. I'm right behind you. All right, so now we're gonna take our cookies and we're about to heat them up. All right, so always make sure you wear an oven mitt to, you know, you don't want to burn your hand. I know you don't have to when you're putting them in, but I like to. Safety first. All right. So now we're going to come over here to cook time. I'm going to set it for 9 minutes, all right? And then just put these bad boys right in there. And we're going to start the time. And now it's my favorite time. We get to take the cookies out. So they've been cooking. We actually had to cook them a little bit longer just with this oven, but that's all right. Some ovens are stronger than others. That's okay. And so now we're just gonna take it out, set it right there for a minute. We're actually gonna move the cookie sheet over onto this cooling rack, and that's gonna help the cookies cool even faster. All right. So sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. So we had a little bit of a mishap. The cookie fell, but it's okay. That's really hot. Oh, well, I gotta move that. Sorry, I was trying to move these over, not without touching the pan. There's probably a better way to do this, but oh, okay. We're learning as we go, folks. Yeah, let's just, there we go. And now we're gonna let those cool. But you know what? I'll eat that later. That's safe to eat, probably. All right, thank you so much for cooking with us. Here's a beautiful plate of holiday chocolate cookies. All right, and once again, thank you for watching. And this is Camden Cooks, and this has been my cookie.